Alright, so welcome to the Origami event. So pretty much with this event, to stop a girl being deported to like her own country or something like that, you need to do a few things or something like that so the people would get her letter or something like that. And basically, you go into this place and you meet a Shikigami or something like that. He's pretty much a talking origami thing. That's why I call it the origami thing. Events. I don't know really. And yeah, Childe's also in there. He's battling people. He likes battling. So, yeah. Well, anyway, I got Childe up to level 75, which is pretty cool. And with this event, there's a few things. Okay. So, if you want, you can get like a free one of her by getting like these tags or something like that. I haven't got the tags for it, but sort of don't want to get her. Not very interested, but this is a girl that's almost getting deported. So you got your charm magic stuff. Pretty much this one gives you a better percent of getting a high grade thing or something like that, so might as well take it. So these little things here are the Shikigami things. So yeah, I'm just going to like level up all of these things and I'll get on with it. I've got heaps because I've sort of been tryharding it because I want you to complete like the things. Something like don't die and don't heal with the heal places, so yeah. Alright, so technically I've only done 2, but I reckon I did about 2 or 3 tries of each. Maybe 4 on the first, 4 or 5 on the first one because I kept on dying in a place. Maybe the second as well. I don't know really, but with this stuff, like I'm done. You also got these cards, special power abilities. I don't think I've used them at all. I probably should though. Alright, so these are like the challenge things. The one I'm going to be doing, I can't have a party higher than 6 or something like that. But with these things, it's don't heal with the healing place, no character deaths. Yeah, pretty much that stuff. Took me a few turns and that's why I've got a lot of the things. There's also like an event store. I'll talk about it after I'm finished this. I don't know, but yeah, might as well go in. It's sort of like a story quest and all that, so people might be talking. Not sure if I'll have that in it. No. Alright, so with these ones you can only get a certain amount of these token things, like here, but infinite amount of these ones, so yeah, that's why I've got so many. You can check like the enemies or something like that, so yeah, I've got Abyss Heralds and all that, so not sure how that is. Basically, I can put up with any enemy, pretty much, but the only ones I have a problem with is this one, and considering they're the boss, well, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? So with this thing, you go and you do some battles with that, and after the battles you get a reward or something like that. Some of them are elemental things, so the less elements you have, the better. I don't know. I pretty much just use Childe for his bow, like a range shot or something like that. I could do it with Kikun, but oh well. Anyway, let's get into it.
Oh, you're back.
Okay, now that we're all here, what do you say we get to the bottom of this?
You two look like you've been through a war.
Just one war? I've lost count of how many battles we've had down here. I did okay, right, Shiki Taisho?
Mr. Tartaglia is no stranger to domains. He was able to deal with even the most powerful monsters with ease. I am confident that we can make it to the innermost depths of the domain.
Huh. You two seem to have gotten much closer over the last few days.
Well, we fought shoulder to shoulder for quite a while now. Alright, listen up. During the rearrangement, Shiki Taisho said he could sense the most important replica over there.
Compared with the other replicas, it should contain a far greater power within. If I can fuse with it successfully, I should be able to remember the truth of this domain.
Alright, so basically this little paper guy here, I reckon he helps you with the cards. And also apparently he lost his memory. The more of these paper things you get, the more memories he gets, and apparently his master made this place and could be able, but we've got like 2 or 3 more trials left, so probably not that much story stuff. Yeah, I don't know really. Anyway, fuse.
My memories, fragmented for so long, are finally complete. I remember it all now. The origin of the mystic Onmyo chamber. Its essence. This realm is not for practicing Onmyodo, nor is it for harnessing evil. The reason Haranosuke created me and the domain, our sole purpose, was to protect. With me as a template, he would create many replicas, assigning each to a samurai. The samurai and Shikigami were partners, combining their martial prowess and charm magic to take on monsters with great efficiency. They worked in pairs and set out to rid the land of monsters. Information on the defeated monsters would be recorded within the Shikigami. Upon returning to the domain, that information would be channeled into the creation of mirror monsters, training targets for the samurai.
No wonder the fighting never stops here. This was a training ground to begin with.
In other words, Kamuna Haranosuke built this Onmyo chamber to train samurai to fight monsters? Doesn't that make him a pretty great guy?
For reasons unknown, Haranosuke disbanded the samurai and abandoned the domain. This part of my memory is still fragmented. I can't remember what Haranosuke said to me before he left. I am a weapon created by Haranosuke. The purpose of the Onmyo chamber, my purpose, is to facilitate combat, to train myself and others. But this domain was abandoned. The only people to have come here since are yourselves.
What's so bad about being a weapon? All those who stalk the battlefield yearn for meaning and value.
Do you think so?
You were interested in my secret, right? Why is it that I'm able to withstand the resistance of the domain? Why is it that I'm able to face down complex battles with ease? I have fought in the fissures that lie between great tree roots. Boundless danger, fatal encounters. These are the ingredients I use to become stronger still. It is not victory that I seek, but improvement. I want to become sharp as a blade, to the point where others fear me. You're not the only weapon here, Shiki Taisho.
If that's true, then these battles you strive for, where do they end?
Only those that wish for an end will find one. For me, it's nothing more than a mirage. I was born to fight, and as long as I draw breath, there will be no end to my purpose. My limits vanish behind the horizon with every step that I take. Let go of your confusion. Sorrow and hesitation are the enemy of an implacable weapon.
Everyone, we continue on. I want to. No. I must retrieve the last replica and regain control of this domain. Yes, there has to be something left that only I am capable of doing.
Okay, so halfway through that dialogue, I realized I'm probably gonna have to cut some of it out, or I'm dealing with like a 30 to 40 minute video. Anyway. Okay, so if you press U on keyboard, you can see like the map of the place, and yeah, this is what it looks like. You've got your boss here, your fighting things here, key things here if you want to read it, but oh well. Okay, nice, found an important thing. So you see like that dark square up ahead there with the bubbles coming out of it? That's like a bad thing and you want to keep away from that, so yeah, don't walk over it or you get like a bad thing. I don't know. Alright, so I normally do die, but if I hear the sounds of a Abyss Herald or something like that, I'm backing out and just doing serious. Yep, ignore the people. So I get Childe for like the barrels because he can hit him without getting hit.
Let's dance.
Don't blink! With sword comes shadow.
Alright, so my best character combo is probably Aqua Ring Keyquin because it's water and electric. She always gets bonus damage with it. But yeah, here are the bonus things. Alright, so these question mark ones are probably like the best ones because you get like a free card and you don't have to battle anyone. Elemental skill. One thing I've noticed about Barbara, she's really good at moving fire shields.
Speed of light! Be gone! Let the show begin.
Guess I'll do this one again.
To the chase. Windblade.
Bring it on.
So because I've leveled up Childe enough, well, he's actually useful on my team now.
Let's dance.
Plus a couple to boost, I guess. Alright, so I'm close to clearing the first level, but I'm just gonna go back and finish like all of these ones because, well, I can and might as well get more boost or something like that. So yeah, these are all the boosts I've got so far, but I'll update you once I've got the rest. Alright, so I cleared off like all those floors, and I got some pretty good charms. So the ones I got, this one's pretty good. When electrical charge is reacted, sends off a shockwave or something like that, dealing damage. That one's pretty good because my whole thing is pretty much electrical charge. With like Keyquin and like Barbara's water circle, that does electrical charge. If I get any electrical people, or enemies, Childe will pretty much electrical charge them. And yeah, also I got explosive barrels don't blow up. That's cool. This one was just a thing, I don't know really. And this one, I guess it's pretty cool. No curses yet, and yeah, I don't know. None of these are any good, so I'm gonna redraw. It's better.
Speed of light. Incoming.
I mean, I might as well do this one. Blocks 2 curses. Only useful one I can see. Alright, so we've got this one. You can either switch up your team if you brought like extra people with you, or you can heal. But considering Barbara, she's like the best out of battle healer or something like that because of this. Yeah, I don't need healing. So you know how I got that buff about the barrels doing explode on me? There's also another buff which is barrels do 2000% damage or something like that. That is really good, especially for bosses, because big chunk of damage off. But oh well. Yeah.
Incoming. Speed of light. Be gone. Don't blink! Nowhere to hide. Incoming! Windblade! Oh, let's dance! Don't blink! Incoming! Cut to the chase! Hey! Got lucky that time.
Life will perish.
Don't blink! Nowhere to hide. Don't blink! Windblade! Yeah! Incoming! I'll be fine. Don't blink! Let's dance!
Will burn.
Well, I guess he's dead. Maybe he got electric charged at the end? I don't know. Like, this one's fun because you get to, like, run everywhere. Well, you get to run more, but I'll take this one. Alright, halfway done. That one's the water one. I'm pretty sure the next boss is the electric one, so probably gonna have to use Childe a bit. But before then, yeah, I've got another few things to do, so yeah, this is like the exit of it. I might cut a bit of it out, I don't know really.
Yeah! With sword comes shadow! Ha! Windblade! Speed of light! Be gone! Don't blink! Hey! Speed of light!
Oh yeah, one thing about these enemies, I'm pretty sure they stop you from healing.
Don't blink! Nowhere to hide!
Okay, so these two are pretty good. But I want the wombo combo for barrels.
With sword comes shadow! Don't blink!
Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt!
That was close.
Be gone!
You're mine!
Nowhere to hide! Don't blink! Windblade!
Alright, so I'm at the final healing spot or something like that. And I've completed every room, so what charms did I get? I might have showed a bit of it, but not sure really. Okay, so Animo, it's pretty much air, normal, attack speed, that's not that good. I got the bomber combo with barrel, with barrels. If your stamina is higher than 70% when you attack, you unleash a shockwave, so that's double the chance for a shockwave. That's nothing. Physical damage, normal attack, elemental skill, that's pretty good. And blocks 2 fields, so yeah, I've still got that one, haven't run into any fields. Okay, on to the boss. So technically I couldn't use that room for healing because I don't have a thing to do it, but oh well. No barrels. Sort of a shame, but we'll work with it.
Cut to the chase. Don't blink.
Upgrade. The light shine. The gift of grace.
Don't blink.
Hear the truth.
Okay, got rid of all the underlings.
Incoming.
Hear the truth.
Whoops.
With sword comes shadow.
The gifts of grace. Up in the light shine.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Peace be.
Hey!
Up in the light shine.
Incoming.
In the name of the truth.
Oh great, he's getting electrical brows. Electrical shield thing.
Revelation. The truth shall set you free. Grace be upon you.
Let's dance.
Hear ye the word of joy.
I thought he had more health at the end there, but oh well. I can't get like an extra thing because, well, I'm all done, so. And to the final bit of story dialogue thing, then I'll be sent out. Because, yeah, apparently only Childe and the paper thing can stay here.
Master Kamina, over half our trained samurai are wounded, and our Shikigami losses are far greater than anticipated. Besides, the outside situation is beginning to stabilize. Do we really need to keep pursuing this ultimate attainment?
Why so apprehensive? This is all within my expectation.
Harunosuke, forgive my directness, but she's not coming back.
All I ever wanted was to assist her descendants and guard this territory. Now that our targets no longer exist, and those needing our protection are finally safe, then perhaps our sworn mission has indeed come to an end. I always believed that I would stand guard in this place forever, if time permitted. I almost fooled myself with such a notion. I hope you never make the same mistake.
Don't worry, Harunosuke. I know everything that you've done for Inazuma. Your efforts need not be judged by others. The same goes for my existence.
Bestowing you with intelligence, that you should know human emotion, it would seem this was the right decision. In the end, it is you that have enlightened me. Rosy-cheeked in the morning, bleached bones by dusk. How so very true. I have nothing left to keep me. Shiki Taisho, my friend. You have completed your assignment magnificently. As for me, I need wait no longer. I will set out again, in search of a new purpose.
Then this is farewell, Harunosuke. Be safe in your travels. Harunosuke had great aspirations for me and the mystic Onmyo chamber. But the truth is, perhaps we were an ill-timed creation. The samurai trained tirelessly and with promising results. And yet, the strength of mortals is bound by unforgiving limits. Our progress was too slow. Even as we trained, the god with the power of the Muso no Hitotachi swept across the land with a force of diligent and mighty warriors. They removed all hidden evils from our territory. And just like that, a life's work was rendered unnecessary. Regardless, the aim that Harunosuke and the samurai sought had been achieved. The samurai no longer needed to devote their life to training. It should have been something to celebrate. But Harunosuke was a sentimental man. His affections were rooted in mortal desire, and he couldn't bear to let go of what he had lost. Harunosuke. You're not coming back, are you? I am Shiki Taisho, the first Shikigami, ally of martial artists, and forevermore the overseer of the mystic Onmyo chamber. My duty is to assist fighters in reaching ultimate attainment. There will be others in this world attempting to scale the highest peak. I will gladly become a bridge between the mountains, a weapon that carries them through the clouds, thanks to all of you. Without you, I never would have been able to regain my true self. I've prepared a gift for you. It may not be enough to repay your kindness, but I hope it will come in handy. You can call it Shikikosho. Shikikosho is different to the other replicas. No matter where you go, it can maintain communication with me. It won't be able to use Shikifuda or charm magic outside of the mystic Onmyo chamber, but it can still provide you with protection.
Hey, Tartaglia! Where do you think you're going? Trying to sneak off on us, huh?
Sneak off? I'm just looking for a place to put my feet up and muse for a while is all. Traveler, it's time I told you about my investigations. Still sharp as always. I do sometimes wonder if you can read minds. I had a lot of fun here. In fact, I really like Inazuma, as long as I don't dwell on minor problems and the trouble they cause. I originally came to this domain because I thought that it might have something to do with the balladeer. As it turns out, he's not here. Scaramouche is in possession of a certain gnosis, and we happen to have lost contact with him. I don't suppose it's a coincidence. I'll let the gnosis run for a while longer. I'm sure it's only a matter of time before you discover its whereabouts. When that time comes, Traveler, what will you choose to do? And where is your final destination? I wish I could stay here a while longer. The more time you spend somewhere, the more joy it brings you when you return. You're like the stars in the night sky, comrade. You never cease to surprise me.
Alright, so with that, not sure if Childe's going to be returning in the next few ones, but oh well. So yeah, I got like these things here, got everything, well, my 1800 there, these are all added up. Like really, that's like 1800 there, and these ones didn't count really, but oh well. So considering I only had like 4 people in there, yeah, I did it with under 6. And also I'm wondering, can you have like a full 8 but only use like 6 of the people, or is it you can only have like the 4 people then 2 extras? I don't know really. But also it was like a battle pass chance to do as well, so. And I leveled this one up to the max, so. And now I complete all of these ones because I reckon these two, well, that one was in the first one or something like that. I don't know really. Okay, so now for the event store. So apparently there's things to upgrade like talents or something like that, or really high levels, I don't know really, but yeah. Exchange, you can only get them during events, so yeah. And then with the next one, like really I was just looking at this, like 120 for 60, thought it was pretty cool, but you can only get the max of 5, so yeah, it's not as good, but I'll still take it. Still 300. Yeah, I could get like these stuff and all that, but I'll leave it for a bit. So considering with my party I've got an air, electric and 2 waters, pretty much the only element I have problems with is like ice, but luckily there was no ice people. It went pretty well. Few places where I almost got a character killed. Yeah, that wouldn't have been good considering I didn't bring in like backup characters, but oh well. Anyway, this is channel 450. My name's O, that's O again, signing out. It would be a shame if I wasn't recording right now, but I reckon I am.